Hey there, trust you're doing very well today. So, today we'll be talking about tips on real estate investing for beginners and for people that are considering to invest in real estate. So, stay tuned and I hope you have fun. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes, subscribe and like our videos. So, let's get started. When people hear the phrase real estate, the first thing that pops into their mind is when buying a property, renting the property, or probably reselling it at a higher price. The truth of the matter is, real estate is way more than this. Although is one of the many options that I mentioned earlier. Different types of real estate, which are categorically divided into two real estate investments, which include land, residential, and commercial. Investing in physical real estate brings about high profits and require more money upfront. And here I'll be mentioning the types of real estate for you. Stay tuned. So, commercial properties, commercial real estate. Now, these are properties that are not residential. They are strictly for commercial purpose alone. So when you decide to buy a property and you say, okay, I want to buy a commercial property, or you want to buy commercial land or anything commercial, you should know that that is strictly for commercial purpose, that you're not going to do anything residential on that land. Examples of commercial properties where we have the hotels, we have warehouses, we have offices, we have shops and other things, schools, hospital. These are all commercial properties. Properties are very lucrative because they yield more income more than the residential purpose. Imagine you owning a commercial land and you have to build a warehouse on it, or you have to build a hotel for it. You already know. I don't need to explain more to you. You know how much you'll be making at the end of the month or at the end of the month, at the end of the year. Those are what commercial properties are meant for. So whenever you consider buying a property, you should also you should be sure of what you want, the properties you want to invest into. It is very, very important. The next one, we have the residential real estate. This is the most popular amongst all. These are properties that are strictly residential. They are not for commercial purpose. So you cannot go buying a property and a commercial plot and you want to build a residential house there. That is not possible. You cannot go and buy a residential plot and you want to build a commercial stuff there. That is not possible. So whenever you're buying, be sure of whatever you want to use that particular property for, and then you go straight for it. So I'll be giving you examples of what you do with residential properties, where you build houses. One will build houses for rent. Yeah, you can build maybe like your short-let Airbnb. Those are also residential properties. So let's jump to the next one. The next one, we have vacation. Yes, so this one now is similar to residential also, but it's mostly built for tourists. So people that are coming in, or travelers and all that. So that is what those kind of vacation real estate are mainly for. So on to the next one is flipping and micro flipping. This is the kind of real estate where you purchase a property below the cost price. Yes, properties are being sold below the cost price, very cheap, and then investors buy them and they'll have to put in money to renovate the properties and then resell them. So that is what flipping and micro flipping real estate means. So the next one, land. So this is raw land. Everybody already know what raw land means. Well, let me just explain it. Raw land is where there is no building. You're buying land, just plain land, and then you're keeping it for something, or you build it or anything. Now, I want to also explain something, that unimproved land tend to be considered, let me say, they are more cheaper. They are more cheaper to actually acquire than improved land. Yes, because those ones, you're buying them and you're just keeping them for a while, and then with time they will have to appreciate in value. The next one, we have the real estate trust investment. Yeah, this is the kind of investment where companies own commercial properties where investors invest their money into. So they can own like hotels, like some offices, hospitals, malls, shopping malls, but it is being managed by those companies. You get, you as an investor, you're just coming there to invest your money, so you just have a share. That's where you hear people that say share, they have shares. So it's that kind of real estate. They don't own the property, but they have shares in that company because they invested their money in, and they tend to make returns at the end of the year, at the end of the month. I don't know how, it depends on how you sign your agreements and all that stuff. That is how that real estate work in the other place. So next one is crowdfunding real estate investment platform. I know so many people still don't know about this kind of real estate. I will also explain how this real estate investments work. In this kind of method, this is where investors come together and form a bond to invest in opportunities that they cannot individually find on their own. And this is how this crowdfunding, some of them are open to general investors, and the others, they are not open, it's not open to general investors. Others require some certain investors with some net worth to come and invest into it. Today, I'm really happy that I've come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you've learned something from this short video. If you're looking to invest, or if you're already an investor, you've been able to learn one or two things, do us a favor and subscribe to our channel, like our video, share it to people that you feel will need this video, this information. Until then, watch out for my next video, and the topic is going to be why invest in real estate.